Welcome back to Let's Play Hull City in Football Manager 2018. And last season we won the league, and that was the first major title in the history of the club. This season we still have the chance to bring in two new titles. One of them being the FA Cup, and the other one being the biggest, finest thing you can win in club football, the Champions League. But for that to happen, we still need to beat PSG in the semi-final, and then if we reach the final, we will be up against the team you can see in front of you right now. Because Atletico Madrid managed to win the second leg versus Monaco, 2 goals from Griezmann, and that means that they are a combined amount of 4-2. So great one for Atletico Madrid, basically. Really good one, and they are through to the final. For us, we got a decent start at home versus PSG. Can't complain about it, but today PSG is going to have that home advantage, and that could mean a completely different story. But yeah, we desperately, especially since we got knocked out of the league, we desperately want to be in the Champions League final. It would be a dream to win the title. It's going to be extremely difficult, and for that even to be possible, first we need to get a good result versus PSG here today. And we are starting a little bit more defense-minded formation, just as we did in last game versus Chelsea. And hopefully we can do a little bit better this time, because we need it. But yeah, we have that lead from the first game, but PSG away, I'm just not sure if it's going to be enough. I'm not sure. It's going to be such a difficult game. I mean, just look at this team. Sanchez, Kingsley Coman, Asensio, Gabigol, Sanchez, so on. It's like fantastic players at every position. We need to play on top here. We need to do something special. And I think we should go passionate. Kind of don't like the options though, so maybe I should go assertive instead. Do get maybe like that? Kind of really didn't like the options we got. I was hoping for something better to say. But I guess I will have to work with what we can. And yeah, oh my god, I haven't even started the game. I'm about to press the button to kick things off. And I'm already nervous. This is crazy. And yeah, just to spice things off even further, or at least drag things along a little bit, I need to tell you about a funny thing. When I loaded up Football Manager to record today's episode, I noticed like something was bugging. The mouse cursor, as you can see here, it was just floating away all by itself. And if I move it back here, it's started to go like this every time. I was like, what is wrong? And then I realized I had connected an Xbox controller to my computer to play another game yesterday, and apparently you can control Football Manager with Xbox controller, because the Xbox controller was like lying on the floor and had like a button pressed down, and that was what affected the mouse. I actually tried to control Football Manager with Xbox controller, and it's a bit funny, and it's really hard. Actually, I'm going to do it right now, just for fun. So now I'm like, look at the speed this one is moving. Like, it's really hard to control the mouse. Like, if I'm going to do something like you need some precision, like click this and do like, look at this, it's moving so quickly. And look at it now, when I go to the button, it just floats away. But yeah, maybe that could be a fun thing for the future. Do an episode where I only get to control the game with Xbox controller, and most likely it's going to be me for 3 hours just trying to select my squad, trying to have the Xbox controller and like replace players in different positions and so on. It's going to be so difficult. Yeah, probably a 3-hour picking the squad episode. And look at this, we actually created 3 shots here. Kind of good start. Focus taking away though, no real highlight. And of course, as I say that, here's Asensio with a free kick. So may intervene that one though. And Keane picks it up. Maybe we can break through with a counter-attack. Here's Bowen for Afonso Sosa for Keane. Keane into the box. Keane, that could have been a sensational start. Like, if we can get a goal here, if we can, then we are going to be in a very good position, because we will most likely concede a few goals. So you just get that away goal, and that could be the difference of us going to the final or not. Keane loses that one, and this highlight goes on. Oh my god, this could be dangerous news. Here is Gabriel Barbosa. He's loaned up, and decent interception there by Calabria. But now we're gonna see a corner for PSG instead. Oh my god, this is. Maybe I should go back to the Xbox controller. It has to be focusing on something else because I'm so nervous when looking at this. I need something to keep myself from not getting a heart attack. But clock is ticking away though. Not much going on other than that highlight. We are actually still creating more chances. I'm very surprised was creating more chances than because last time we played them away, they won and they won pretty easy. So this is a really good results right now. And we are heading into the half time with this result, and that's sensational. Yes, a very boring game, but if a very boring game means that we will go to the Champions League final, I'm completely okay with it. I'm completely okay with it. Maybe like that, yeah, beautiful. I mean, look at these ratings. I just said beautiful, but 6.5, 6.5, 6.5, 6.5. Definitely room for improvements. We're not going to change anything though. That would be crazy to change anything around as long as nothing is happening. Because, I mean, I'm all in for a goalless draw here with no more highlights. And of course I say that, here's a corner. And this, oh my god, this is dangerous. Here's Coman for Renato Sanchez. And maybe, oh my god, could this be another counter-attack? Here is Bowen. Bowen, he sets up Keane. Keane, can he break through all by himself? Yes, he can. And look at this. Look at this. Keane scores. And that could be the goal that brings us to the Champions League final. Yes, I'm not taking anything for granted, but we are in a beautiful situation now, thanks to that goal by Keane. Now, PC needs to score 3 goals just to get a draw. And yeah, that's fantastic. 3 goals is not impossible for PSG. But considering the way this game has looked this far, I mean, they have had 3 shots on goal, not even on goal, 3 shots the whole game. But yeah, they are PSG, they are playing at home, they are an extremely good team. We need to stay focused. Here's Maya. I hate it when our players is passing around and out the side of the pitch. It makes me so nervous. But Afonso maybe can advance. He finds Bowen. Bowen sets up Calabria on the right flank. Calabria back to Bowen. Bowen getting closer to the box. Can he break through? Sets up Keane. And, well, decent try. We are creating stuff that makes me happy. That definitely makes me happy. Look at this. 8-3 in chances. But here is PSG. A beautiful interception. Here's Keane, but he just kicks it away for no reason. Why did he do that? If you just would have held on to it, it could have been a really good opportunity for a counter-attack. Instead, we are back under PSG pressure. And this could be very dangerous. There are quite a few PSG players in the box. Oh my god! He hit the post. And it's going to be a corner here for PSG. But yeah, that goal, such an important one. Such an important one. Could definitely be the goal that brings us to the final versus Atletico Madrid. But we need the clock to tick away. And can't they? I've already made 2 subs here. Trying to change things up. Here's Keane. Here's Keane. Goes for Maya. Maya, look at it. Actually, I was about to say like that was nothing, and then actually PSG goalkeeper Rulli let go with it. It actually became a kind of a pretty dangerous situation just because of him. But I think it's time for some subs here, and what would be a good option? I kind of would like to sub Fonseca, but we don't have any good options to do that since. Magrassa is still out with an injury. Let's see who's having a bad day at work instead. And so Svensson, yeah, not a great game. So let's bring in Gnabry. Maybe he can do something magical on the left flank. Are we going to replace? Like, who could? I mean, we could go with Oxford instead of Fonseca in the defensive midfielder. I mean, he has a yellow card, and he is a ball-winning midfielder. Kind of a big risk for him picking up another yellow one. And he's really tired, but he is playing well. But I think this could be a wise decision anyways. So, no, actually, I have an even better idea. Even better one. Because, I mean, we have Maya on the pitch. And Maya is, of course, an excellent defensive midfielder. It's kind of his best position. So let's bring him up as a defensive midfielder. And then we can bring in Coltori as our fullback. And that's... of course, an even better option. We just need to change Maya around. Let's see, what's his best role? We can keep him as a ball winner, actually. So, yeah, game on. And we are like 15 minutes away from a Champions League final, and that would be huge. Never ever in the club's history we've been anywhere near anything like this. And yeah, that would just be fantastic if we can reach it. And it really looks like it's going to take a lot for them to score 3 goals in 5 minutes and some extra time here. And it's going to be a huge moment. Huge moment for Hull, for all the fans that's been with the club for ages, for centuries. And this is the moment in truth. Hull City have officially reached the Champions League final. I mean, can you imagine that back many seasons ago when we started in the championship, and now we stand here. And look at this, we dominated the game. 9 shots to 6, 3 on target to 1. 1 clear-cut chance to 0. This is brilliant. I mean, we are making history here. Not only did we win the league last season, this season, what we've dreamt on, we are in the Champions League final. I'm going to go passionate here and congratulate them. I mean, a lot of them didn't play great today, but this is a sensational result. Can you imagine that in real life? Hull reaching Champions League final. It's going to be sensational. It's going to be glorious. Let's take a look at the schedule. So, since we are already out of the running for the league, we have no chance even to get top 2. We're going to skip the Arsenal game. Next episode is going to be our first time chance ever for the club to win a major cup title. It's going to be the FA Cup. And then we're going to follow the FA Cup with the Champions League final. And yeah, that might even, like, if this one goes well, like, that could be the last episode of the series. Because if we win the Champions League, then I think we are done. But to win the Champions League, of course, is going to be extremely difficult, especially the way Atletico Madrid has been playing with Griezmann and Costa and so on. Been sensational. But yeah, we have some glorious episodes coming up here with 2 big chances to win titles, and doesn't like to win titles. That's basically why you play Football Manager. But yeah, that's it for this episode. As always, thank you so much for sharing your time with me, and I'll see you in the next episode for the FA Cup final.